Y'all want better. Okay then, let me just go ahead and say it. Tell it to yourself. Loudly. In the mirror. Okay, I see. But since I'm feeling real charitable today, I'm actually gonna give you better. Now sure, better is a matter of opinion, ... But guess what? I'm the one setting the standard here. I'm the one holding the mic. So what I say is better, period. What I'm really trying to get at is this is exactly how she thinks. This is the lens she sees life through. When people ask her for support, ask her to help, ask for anything, she flips it, starts preaching. Suddenly, it's all about growth. But not just growing, nah. She says they need to learn how to learn. Like, forget the lesson, you gotta first learn how to receive the lesson. Oh, and sometimes she even throw in some nonsense about learning from death. Yeah, that's where we are now. That's the level of delusion we're working with. It's not even regular delusion. This is deluxe edition. Anyway, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, share this with somebody who needs the truth. And drop those comments. I need to know what y'all are thinking right now because I know I'm not alone in this. All right? Let's get back to it. Picture the scene. Tiffany standing out there at one of those food giveaways. I think it was August. Something like that. And apparently, this kind of moment has happened a lot. Like somebody would roll up in their car while she's handing out food boxes and just start chatting her up like it's nothing. But here's the part, they had no clue she was live. Like full-on streaming. Shoo. They're leaning in, talking real. Low, probably thinking they're being slick. And here comes Tiffany mid-sentence like, oh, I'm live. I'm live every time, and me. I'm sitting there with my volume on max ear to the speaker like I'm decoding a secret mission. I never caught a word, but the vibe. You could feel the sketchiness. You could feel it in the air. Kinda something shady's going on energy. Now in this particular clip, it's about to switch topics. Start talking about her big ice rink plan. Yep, the ice rink. And somehow, was gonna try and connect building an ice rink to feeding people. Like, I'm not joking. That's where we're going. That's the mental gymnastics she's about to attempt. So just strap in. We're gonna watch it together and react in real time because honestly, this is what we do. This is why we do it. And the thing is, you. Look at her, really look at her. In that moment, Tand, you can't help but go, wow. Like deep down, if she even had the tiniest clue what was coming for her, the investigations, the subpoenas, the whole storm headed straight for her life, I swear on everything, I think she would have sat way down. Like, legs crossed, back straight, lips shut. I believe that. Like, truly. Deep in my Sally, believe she would have calmed all the way down. Now, come on. You're really just gonna let her lean all up in that man's window while he's whispering Hunaswat in her ear. That's the kind of boyfriend you are. You just gonna sit there like it's no big deal? Like, yeah, go ahead, babe. Get your ear full. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a word for that starts with a C. But hey, maybe that's your vibe. Who am I to judge? Meanwhile, while all this is happening, she's out here greeting every car that pulls up, talking about how she loves her people. I love my people, she says. Always have. And then, boom cue, the rambling. 10 whole minutes of her going off like it's a TED Talk nobody asked for. Now she's talking about how every year, on Labor Day Sunday, she hosts a big OL picnic. And this year, it's happening at the Just Ice Rink. Yup, that place. 14,312 Greenwood, right in the heart of the village of Dawson. Starts at 3 p.m., goes until 8 or 9. One of those you know how she is. She's like, bring the kids. It's gonna be fun in the sun, games, entertainment, everything for the babies. Show up and show out. But then here comes the twist. She launches into this whole thing about how the Board of Trustees tried to block it. Tried to kill the whole ice rink project. Said they didn't want to pay for it. Talking all shady like it got paid for once, twice, maybe even 3 times. Real sketchy vibes. And she's shocked. Like, y'all see this? Acting like it's the most ridiculous thing that the trustees wouldn't back her mission to provide for the people. Girl, what? Be so for real? You're trying to convince us that people were starving and instead of groceries, they needed ice? Is that really what you meant? Because that is what you said. But if you meant something else, please go ahead and explain. We're all ears. And, honestly, in theory, she's not wrong. You should fight for what you believe in. But here's the catch ones. You realize you're wrong. That's your cue to stop swinging. That's when you take a beat and go, oh, okay, and get the facts straight. That's called growth, Tiffany. Growth. But nope, not her. She keeps charging forward like every little disagreement is a war zone. Like every issue needs a sword and shield. Ma'am, this isn't Game of Thrones. Sometimes you just need to pause and reassess. And the wildest part, she really thinks folks are mad because they can't control her. Girl, no. This is not about control. It's about accountability. She goes off saying people hate greatness, that people hate vision. Like, girl, if I was on the other side of this mess, I'd try to befriend you. 'Cause, apparently, you're the gatekeeper of the youth. That's how she talks. Like she's the entire Gen Z packed into one person. And when she speaks about the youth, ma'am, you'd swear she just graduated high school last week. Tiffany's out here acting like she's 21, still stuck in time, thinking she's 18, 19, maybe 20. Like, no. Being younger than some random dude doesn't make you young. It just makes you younger than him. Big difference. She really be saying stuff like, you should want to know me. Okay. You should want to learn from me. I'm the youth. Okay. You're not the youth, but she believes it. Says it so confidently. Like the next generation literally lives under her wing. And speaking of that wing, don't even ask. What's going on under there? Apparently, Holmes is tucked in too. Just ... allegedly. I'm not saying anything definite, but people been talking. Let's just say that wing is questionable. Don't fall asleep. Don't get tipsy. You don't know what's gonna happen under? They're taught. She keeps yelling. Y'all supposed to pass the baton. When the torch gets passed, it always ends up back in her hand. Every time. She says people are trying to tear down young leaders, but she claims she's lifting them. Said the same thing to Fania. I'ma pull you up. I'ma help you become anything. President? Whatever. Like okay? Sure. But the second they step out of line, she shuts it down. She talks a good game about empowering people, about helping the next generation. But when you really listen, it's all about her. It's always her holding the torch, leading the way, deciding who's next, and Holmes. Yeah, just ignore him. He's apparently living under that wing rent-free. But here's the part that really gets me. She tells people to not be afraid, to help others chase their dreams. Says sometimes you're only in someone's life for a season. A season. Like girls that, what Kamal told you. You were just a season. Because that's what it's giving. That's the vibe. A money season, and no shade, but sometimes people gotta be honest with themselves. Maybe you weren't meant for their forever, you were meant for their moment. A stepping stone. And that's okay. That's real. She finally wraps things up with a message about jealousy. Says to watch out for the people closest to you. That your friends, your family, the ones right by your side can be the most jealous. And we miss it because we're too close to see it. And honestly, that part might be true. But the issue is Tiffany has spent so long bullying people to get what she wants, she doesn't even see it as a problem anymore. Like, she's that kid who throws a fit, wrecks the living room, flips furniture just to get a popsicle. Parents say no, so she burns the house down. That's Tiffany. Tears the whole place up just to get a scoop of ice cream. And then, when she gets it, she says they made her act out. Like, no, sweetie, that was you. But in her mind, it's divine. She really thinks this is all part of God's plan. Nobody can stop me. God sent me for this. And that's the wild part. This is her actual mindset, not just delusional dangerous. Not physically dangerous, but mentally. And I mean this with my whole chest, I truly do. Because she's not the only one. There are plenty of people out here with this same energy. I've met a few. And every time I see that spark of self-obsessed chaos, I vanish. I'm gone. Don't play with that. I don't keep that around. The second you start acting like you're the center of the universe, like you were born better, destined, chosen, like your opinion is gospel while everyone else's don't matter, I'm out. That's my exit cue. Especially when you're out here mispronouncing every other word like you're the smartest in the room. Girl, please. And I'm sorry, but ... them eyebrows. I don't know what those are. For real. And the wig. Whoo! That wig got a whole story. That strange orange shade looks like someone tried to bleach it and panicked halfway. It's like, oh no, The hair's gonna fall out, and they just stopped. That's what we're looking. Ah, even the stylist gave up. Ah, looked at that half-done mess and said, ah, close enough. And honestly, you should have taken the cue. Should have also quit. But nope, you won't. And I'm not playing along. I'm not humoring it. I'm not pretending this looks good or sounds smart. I'm not about to sit here and act like this is anything but a mess. But go ahead. Mama loves you. She do.